I love the middle of the day for this practice. Your morning has already happened, your afternoon and evening is yet to come, and you can take this time right here in the middle to reground yourself, to regroup, to remember this radical resilience, this idea of being able to enjoy the moment so that you get to look forward to your life. And maybe even you come to that point where you actually jump out of bed in the morning anticipating these magical moments. So much beautiful lengthening of your spine. Think of all the nerve endings in your spine that come from your brain down your spinal column, and how stretching and aligning and opening up your spine helps your nervous system to calm. We want to feel calmed in our nerves as much as we want to feel flexible in our bodies. And we can have both. And doing one will absolutely ensure the other. So we're going to end with a beautiful pose called Ardha Matsyendrasana, half spinal twist. So bend your left knee, let it point forward unless this causes pain in the knee, and then simply keep the leg straight out ahead of you. Your right leg will come up and over until your right heel is against your left knee corner. Now, especially if this knee is bent, you might have to pull your heel out to settle yourself on both hips. Lean back a little bit into both hips so you can feel how settled you are. Simply just take a moment to put your palms on your knee and feel settled. Collarbones wide, chin dropped. Both hips equally settled on the ground. Leaning back a little into your hips will help to ensure that. Then bring your right arm behind you. Lock your arm like a kickstand. Left arm up by your ear. Stretch and reach until you can feel it in your waistline. Again, if you lean into your hips a little bit, you'll be able to stretch so that it's not just your arm that's stretching, it's your entire spine, waistline. Bend your elbow tip, come down around the outside of the knee, and with your elbow, push your knee away. And with your hand, reach down and hold the top of your yoga mat, or you can slip your hand under your bent knee. Inhale, lift your chest, drop your chin, pull your collarbones wide so you feel your right shoulder kind of disappearing behind you. And as you exhale, drop your chin and look for your right shoulder, even as you're moving it further and further away, making it more and more challenging to see that right shoulder. Twist. Feel your waistline move. Twist. Feel your ribs move. Drop your chin, twist. Feel your shoulders move and twist. Let your eyes go further. Twist. And changing out of the pose, come back to center for a moment. Place your palms on your knee. Just feel stable, lightly grounded. This makes me sort of want to sigh. It just feels so wonderful. Let's alternate. So now you'll either bend your right leg at the knee or keep your right leg straight out ahead of you as your left leg comes up and over with the left heel touching the right knee corner. Especially if this knee is bent, you might have to make room by pulling that heel out from under you and settling your hips. And again, just settle here for a moment. Palm on top of palm. Lean into your hips, pull your collarbones wide. Remember to drop your chin a little bit. Gaze out of the tops of your eyes. Feel your stability. Can you feel your strength in this sense of stability? Now bring your left arm behind you. It's your kickstand arm. Your right arm close to your head, by your ear, pulling. Just don't let it pull your hips up. Keep your hips grounded by leaning back and pull so you feel your waistline stretching. Then bend your elbow tip down around the knee, push the knee away, reach your hand down and hold on to that mat. If you're not sitting on a yoga mat, you can simply place your fingertips on the ground until this arm locks, or you can slip your hand under the bent knee. And make sure both arms feel locked. As you inhale, lift your chest, keep your chin down a little, pull the collarbones wider and wider. Make sure both hips are grounded as you exhale, twist. Drop your chin, looking over your left shoulder, even as you continue to move your left shoulder behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Suck your stomach in. Pull the collarbones wide. Drop your chin. And as you exhale, twist, move your waistline. Twist, move your rib cage. Twist, move your shoulders. Drop your chin. Twist, look over your left shoulder. And let your eyes travel further behind you as you twist. And then changing out of the pose, back to center. Again, let your hands just settle on your knee. Maybe if your leg is out in front of you, even if your leg's out in front of you, you've got this one bent knee. Let your elbows sort of nestle into your waist. Just feel how you feel right now. This is you in the present moment, feeling like yourself again. Now bring both legs out in front of you, flexing your heels forward, flexing the toes towards your face. Place your palms on your shins. Gaze at something in front of you out of the tops of your eyes so your chin is a little lowered. Keep your collarbones pulled wide, so notice that your shoulders aren't hunched in. Inhale, flex your heels. Now sometimes flexing the heels will be a little bit painful for people who have tight hamstrings, so you can bend your knees. And as you exhale your breath, lean back into your hips. Keeping your arms locked, tucking your chin, begin to slide your palms over your knees, leaning back. You're going to lower yourself to the ground, massaging every vertebra. Heels flexed, toes flexed towards your face. Inhale. Collarbones still wide. Exhale. Feel yourself coming down to the ground. And when you're down, bring your arms to your sides, let your heels touch, tuck your chin, your eyes are open, and breathe. Moment by moment, if you can be in the present moment, you can find a way to ground yourself, feel that ability you have, that radical resilience to actually have the audacity to enjoy the moment that you're living in, and then go forward from there. Imagine how different you might feel about your day if you looked forward to the many magical moments that are around you at all times. I mean, here on the East Coast, the leaves are turning yellow. You walk under some trees and it starts raining yellow leaves on you. That's a magical moment in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of political upheaval and social injustice and divisiveness and the many, many other things that we're facing that aren't pleasant. In that moment that I was walking under those trees, I had that magical raining down of yellow leaves. And that was enough.